Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm really glad you're here. In this video, I want to talk about some Flutter packages that genuinely make a difference when it comes to designing great user interfaces. These are open source packages from pub.dev that are widely used, highly liked, and battle-tested in real production apps. No hype, no random libraries, just tools that actually help you build better UIs. So whether you're coding along, driving, working, or just relaxing, feel free to treat this like a podcast. We're going to take our time, talk through each package, and really explore why they matter. When people talk about Flutter, they usually start with performance, hot reload, or how fast you can build apps. But honestly, what really makes Flutter special for me is the UI ecosystem. Flutter gives you control over every pixel, and on top of that, the community has built some absolutely incredible open source packages that make designing beautiful apps not just possible, but enjoyable. Most Flutter developers know how to build apps, but very few know how to make them look and feel premium. In this video, I'll walk you through the open source Flutter UI packages that separate average apps from truly unforgettable ones. Let's start with one of the biggest names in Flutter UI libraries. GetWidget is one of those packages that instantly changes how you think about building interfaces. Instead of reinventing basic components over and over again, GetWidget gives you an enormous collection of ready-to-use widgets. Buttons, cards, lists, loaders, tabs, navigation components, and much more are all there out of the box. What I really like about GetWidget is that it doesn't force a rigid design style on you. You can use it as a starting point, then customize everything to match your own brand or design system. It's especially powerful when you're prototyping ideas or building MVPs because it lets you move extremely fast without sacrificing UI quality. Now, once you start building real apps, especially apps that run on more than one screen size, responsiveness becomes a serious concern. That's where Responsive Framework comes in. Responsive Framework is one of those packages that quietly solves a huge problem. Instead of scattering media query logic all over your app, it gives you a clean and structured way to define breakpoints and scaling behavior. Your UI starts adapting naturally across phones, tablets, desktops, and even web screens. The beauty of Responsive Framework is that it feels intentional. Your layouts don't just resize, they behave differently based on screen size in a way that actually makes sense. If you're building anything beyond a phone-only app, this package becomes almost essential. Now let's talk about loading states, because this is where many apps still feel unpolished. Shimmer is a small package, but it has a massive impact on user experience. Instead of showing spinners or blank screens, Shimmer lets you display animated placeholders that look like real content. Users instantly understand that something is loading, and the app feels faster even when it's not. This kind of detail separates amateur apps from professional ones, and the best part is how easy it is to use. You wrap your widget, apply the shimmer effect, and you're done. Simple, effective, and widely used for a reason. Lists are everywhere in apps: messages, tasks, notifications, emails, transactions, and interacting with those lists should feel natural. Flutter Slidable nails this perfectly. It allows you to add swipe actions to list items, just like you see in polished iOS and Android apps. Swipe to delete, swipe to archive, swipe to edit, all with smooth animations and full customization. What makes Flutter Slidable special is how flexible it is. You're not locked into a specific interaction style. You can control the behavior, the animations, and even how actions appear or disappear. It's one of those packages that instantly upgrades the feel of your app. Now let's shift gears and talk about animations, because Flutter is incredibly powerful in this area. The Animations package is officially supported by the Flutter team, and it focuses on high-quality material motion patterns. These aren't random animations. They're carefully designed transitions like container transforms, shared axis animations, fades, and scales that make navigation feel fluid and intentional. Using these animations gives your app a sense of continuity. Screens don't just appear and disappear, they flow into each other. It's subtle, but users feel it, even if they can't explain why the app feels so smooth. If the Animations package is about structured motion, Flutter Animate is about creative freedom. Flutter Animate completely changes how you write animations in Flutter. Instead of dealing with controllers and timelines, you chain effects in a very readable way. You can fade, slide, scale, blur, or shake widgets with just a few lines of code. This makes it incredibly easy to add micro-interactions. Buttons that gently animate when they appear, text that fades in naturally, cards that slide into place. These small details add personality to your app, and Flutter Animate makes them accessible even if you're not an animation expert. Now let's talk about design systems. Shadcn UI brings a very modern approach to Flutter UI development. Instead of relying purely on Material or Cupertino, this package encourages you to build and own your own design system. The components are clean, minimal, and highly customizable. What I love about Shadcn UI is that it scales well. It's perfect for teams, long-term projects, and apps where consistency really matters. You're not just using widgets, you're building a visual language for your product. Animations don't always have to be code-driven, though. Sometimes you want something more expressive. Lottie is a game changer in that space. It allows you to play high-quality vector animations created in After Effects, exported as JSON files. These animations are lightweight, scalable, and look the same on every platform. Lottie is perfect for onboarding flows, empty states, success screens, and splash screens. It's one of the easiest ways to add emotional impact to your app without heavy performance costs. Data visualization is another area where UI quality really matters. FLChart is one of the most popular charting libraries in Flutter, and for good reason. It allows you to build beautiful, animated charts that are also highly interactive. Line charts, bar charts, pie charts, and more are all available and deeply customizable. Dashboards and analytics screens can easily become overwhelming, but FLChart gives you the tools to present data in a clean and engaging way. It's powerful enough for complex use cases, but still approachable. Finally, let's talk about loading indicators. Flutter Spinkit is a collection of beautifully animated loading indicators that you can drop into any app. Sometimes you don't want skeleton screens. You just want a clean, stylish spinner that fits your app's personality. Flutter Spinkit gives you that flexibility. It's lightweight, reliable, and widely used across the Flutter ecosystem. When you look at all these packages together, you start to see something interesting. Flutter isn't just a framework. It's a platform with an incredibly mature UI ecosystem. These packages are used by thousands of developers, backed by strong communities, and proven in real-world apps. If you master these tools, you're not just writing Flutter code, you're designing experiences. And that's really what separates good Flutter developers from great ones. If you enjoyed this kind of deep, relaxed discussion, consider subscribing, because we'll be exploring more Flutter tools, UI patterns, and real-world techniques in future videos. Thanks for listening, and I'll see you in the next one.